The NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Johnson in at the 1. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Young is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rivals.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Terrific work. Great stuff. Thank you so much. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young taking his time here. Porzingis passes to Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, it's Boston with a 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Green, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a connects again.
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Young against Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Miami. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. And here's Johnson outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. NMP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
And besting Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future
of MP is bright.
Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You could see that one in his eyes. Johnson was looking to answer that three as he was coming up the floor.
Johnson for three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now Daniels, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Porzingis kicks to Daniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Pritchard. Gets it off, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Celtics out in front, running away with it. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just... Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Kennard. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Peyton Pritchard out there with Johnson. And it's Walsh in at the center filling out the middle. Fires top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Johnson's got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Miami got the job done. He dropped 56 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight. We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Johnson for 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And with each game, it seems his rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
And you know what? He's not done yet. This sort of success really breeds confidence for a young player. Not that he needs any at all to get a boost, but my goodness, he has been something. Pass to Brown, to the left side wing. The tray, and again, Boston with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Johnson, the pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Johnson for 3. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Alexander Walker passes to Krejci. Outside, Porzingis tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From deep, Johnson, rebound by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And so it's Boston, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Atlanta Hawks.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that deep. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Young is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Johnson, that's for two. Atlanta again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The three from Johnson connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Young passes to Porzingis. They need this. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by the Celtics. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts up a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson for 3, sinks the triple. Johnson's got 42 in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 47 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 9.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Boston.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, well, Trae Young saw a 3 made on the other end of the floor, and he came right back with a quick response.
For the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Johnson for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Boston. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for
Making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So it's Boston now. Pass to Minot. The 3 ball. Good. That's another bucket.
An elite talent in just his rookie year. He's now 3rd all-time for rookie point production.
And the ability he has shown to score is very uncommon to have right out of the gates. On the floor for Boston. Peyton Pritchard out there with Johnson. And it's Minot in at the power forward. And good that time. Johnson's got 58.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
and they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
That one good for 2.
And we know Trae Young will hurt you from deep, but when he's getting inside and scoring around the rim, it just makes him that much more difficult to contain.
Johnson wide open, he fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Johnson kicks to Young. 6 on the shot clock over Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Pritchard. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Johnson.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Johnson, the pass to Garza. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Young up top. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
You know, Jennifer Quintana, rivalries are always changing, so that's kind of baked into the whole thing. We're fortunate that the players who came before us created a history that people still care about today. At the same time, we know this is our chance to put our stamp on it. So that's always big. And this was a big win for us.
Perfect answer, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony.